in our church in Lyme Regis, and I was born into a Christian family, a Baptist family, but the station master used to come to church, or he's part of the church, and he must have told my father that there was a vacancy for a junior clerk at Lyme Regis station. I left school at 15 and a half without any educational qualifications whatever, never had any, and I began life as a junior clerk at the Lyme Regis station. I loved railways anyway. As boys, some of us used to walk to Axminster just to see the big steam trains go through. We'd usually get a bus or the train home. And I settled down to that job and found it very interesting, a wide variety of tasks. And in the summer, Lyme being a holiday resort, and people didn't have cars then, I mean, we were so busy. There would be 15 to 20 taxis outside of Lyme Regis station waiting for the holidaymakers to come on the first train from London. They'd arrive at about 1 o'clock. I used to collect the tickets. In 1951, after 2 years, I was demobbed and settled back as a railway clerk then at Axminster station. And there I was working shift work. I used to go out on the 6:15 goods in the morning and lean over the back in the spring morning from Lyme Regis to Axminster, going down through the woods. Wonderful, wonderful. Every engine was steam, as was Lyme Billy. But we had these Merchant Navy class steam, and they used to rattle. The non-stop ones that would go through Axminster at a cracking pace. Wow. It was an age. And when I was on the railway then, I belonged to the Southern Railway. And if you belonged to the Southern Railway, you had pride in the Southern Railway. Forget the Great Western Railway. We were proud to be on the staff of the Southern Railway. And the guards would wear uniforms with shined buttons and badges, and their boots were always clean. All right, they may have been in the forces, but there was pride. But there was pride in so many things in those days, which is just sunk now, it's just gone. And yes, the railways were fine until about 1952, I think it was. Attlee and the Labour government at the time decided to nationalise the railways. And I can tell you that we then became, I don't know what we became, it was British Railways, British Rail, I'm not sure what it was at first. But I can tell you that job satisfaction, pride, it all just went out of the window because everything was the same, but the whole character of the railways was... Anyway, apart from that, when I was stationed at Axminster, in the summer months, I was working every other Sunday. So I was working 13 days out of 14. Yeah, at some point. And I began to question whether I wanted this to be my life.